I'm going to show you how to rank for your brand name. I'm going to tell you why it's important, and I'm going to tell you why this impacts the AI search results. It's very similar, a little bit different. Hi there, my name is Bruce. I've been doing SEO, digital marketing, affiliate marketing for over 10 years. I've helped small, medium, large businesses get more traffic by having their websites show up at the top of Google search results and the other search engines like Bing, DuckDuckGo. And now we're learning how to manipulate the AI search results as well. So I'm going to show you something I've done that's worked for years. It's very important, and you can do this for yourself, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so I've got an example here of my business, Determined Solutions. Unfortunately, this isn't the best example. It used to be a lot better, but I got into affiliate marketing real heavy about 4 years ago, and because of that, I stopped actively searching for clients. So I kind of stopped working on my website and brand because I was making money with affiliate marketing. So this isn't as good as of an example as it used to be. But anyway, you want to go to Google, and when you search Google, you search for your brand, right? This is called a brand search. This is one of the most common searches that anyone does in Google. If someone's like, hey, I went to this dentist, they're the greatest dentist around, they'll tell you the name of the dentist. The person's going to put the dentist name into Google and see what comes up. Same thing for, think Nike, Coca-Cola, anything like that, right? You type in Nike, everything here on the first page is going to be results directly related to Nike, right? Okay, so if you type in Determined Solutions, it used to be I totally covered everything on the front page. Now it looks like this thing has gotten in there. This was there before, but it looks like years ago I had all my other stuff showing up above this, but now it looks like it crept up because I really have not been doing any work on my website. And then because I'm currently in London, it's showing this from the UK. But I used to have this totally covered. And when I would work on client websites, the first thing I would do is one, fix the on page of their website, and then two, work on the branding. Because say you're working with a roofing client or a lawyer or whatever, a lot of times like they barely even show up for their brand name. So there's some simple things that you can do to show up for your brand name, and I'm going to show you. But also, this same basic principle also applies to the AI search results. This is Grok. I'm using Grok because I can use it without logging in to show you this stuff. So I'm like, what is Determined Solutions? And I don't add the SEO, Determined Solutions SEO. I just say Determined Solutions. And then it's like, I guess it's some math equation. And then a business or organization, Determined Solutions LLC in Maryland. And that's not me either, right? And so the way that I can manipulate this better, if I did any work on my website, which I don't, but it's going to be the same way that I'm going to show you how to do this, right? So it starts with your website. So I own determinedsolutions.com. The homepage of my website is the same as the domain name, right? Determinedsolutions.com. And then, so I got a little list here. Your website is the first thing that you want to do. After that, social profiles, right? So if we go here, the next thing you see is my Facebook page, right? My YouTube, Crunchbase. Now, so you got your main ones, your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. But then you can also Google like social profiles, like top list of top 100 social profiles, right? There's actually a whole bunch of them out there, right? And so you can go and create like, well, social media platforms, maybe. Gosh, what's that website I used to use? I can't remember the name of it. It would give you like hundreds. But anyway, you can just Google. There's like hundreds of sites out there, right? And so like you see Weebly, that's called. At least we used to call it like a Web 2.0. You could build these. You could think of these as social profiles, like a WordPress domain, all these different things, and you can just brand them with your brand. So like determine solutions, determine solutions, determine solutions. And in all those profiles, you simply link back to your website. And you don't get fancy. You either link back with your brand name as it is, like determine solutions, or you link back with your brand name with that naked link right there. That's all you do. You don't want to say like best SEO guy or anything like that, just your brand. So you create a whole bunch of social profiles, or you could just do like the standard 5-10 that everybody knows about, right? But in those profiles, you make sure to link back to your website. Next step is business listing citations. These are also known as business listings. Think yellowbook.com, Yelp, and then like, there's hundreds of other ones. But you wouldn't want 100. I would say, do like 15 to 30, or maybe even 10 to 20 citations. Manta is one, Brown Book, and then there's a ton of small ones. But always link back to your website and just talk about your brand. And in your business listing, right, you're not going to get fancy. You're going to use your NAP, and it's always going to be the same. And the NAP is the name, address, and phone number, right? So you use the name, address, and phone number, and then you link back to your website. And when your NAP, you like just print out on a spreadsheet, type in like your address, and if it's street and you always use ST period, then always use ST period. Or if you always say street and you spell out STREET, then do it that way. And if you always use your apartment number, use your apartment number or suite number. If you don't have a suite number, don't list some with a suite number and then some business listings without the suite number. You want to be really consistent. Because if a bot goes all over online and sees the same thing over and over and over, then it's going to associate all this stuff with your brand, right? The next thing you can do to take up space here is YouTube videos. So what you do is you upload a video, and in the video you include your brand name somewhere. So like if I was going to do a video for YouTube that I wanted to show up for my brand name, it might be like Determined Solutions offers a new service for AI or something like that, right? Because Determined Solutions would be in the title of the video, and that would help show up here. And you could just crank out a whole bunch of videos. There's like no limit. You'd be like, Determined Solutions opens up a new office in London. Determined Solutions offers pay-per-click now offers, you could do like any type of videos, but if you include your brand name in the video, that has a better chance of showing up here. And then finally, if you're not covering the front page of all that, you could do a press release. And the press release could be just similar to what I was doing about the YouTube videos. And you don't have to get an expensive one. You could do a cheap press release. Just say like, Determined Solutions is offering new pay-per-click services, or new services to help you show up in the AI search results. And that will help cover the first page for your brand search, and that will also help to influence the AIs. It's very similar. Obviously, you can see I'm not doing a great job here. If I wanted to, I could, but anyway, so that's what I would do. That's what I've done, but I haven't touched this stuff in like 4 or 5 years. So it's not looking as good as it used to. But I hope you found this helpful. This is simple stuff that you can do on your own. If you did find it helpful, give me a thumbs up. Or if you thought this was terrible, give me a thumbs down. Either one is good. It just shows the algorithm some interaction, which is good for me. And if you know someone that has a business and they're not showing up for their brand name, send them this video. It would really help them out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below wherever you see this video, and I will answer you. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.